Welcome! Hey DJ, hit my music that I queued up.
Oh no.
That's right.
Hit it!
That's right.
Can't help but bounce to it though. Oh my god, is this because of Kyle Busch? What I deal with it? No.
That's right, baby.
No.
Honestly, I couldn't think of another song with 2 in the title.
Is that, yeah, it's kind of hard, right?
It's really kind of hard.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Commodores once, twice, but then I was like, oh no, it's 3 times.
Well, that'll be next week.
No.
When I play that song. When I go for 3
Good
in a
call.
row.
Hey, welcome back to No Edges, No Tomatoes.
That's right. Bristol, baby.
Bristol is in the books. That's what we're here to talk about.
That's right.
Let's get going. Kyle Busch, this guy.
2 in a row. That's my driver.
I don't even know what to say because he wasn't even the most dominant car. Last Sunday, Monday, whenever they ran the race.
We have a little issue because...
Yeah, get going. I know you're going to do all the talking on this.
Yeah, because...
Celebrating victory. Go ahead. Oh, you're going to have some tea?
And a spot of tea. A spot of tea. Okay, so we race on Sunday, but it's rain. Comes through, shuts down the race till Monday. Did you get to see it? No, because we can't figure out how to see it.
No. Hey. Where's that?
Oh.
Hot take horn. Listen, DirecTV. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Monday morning, I wake up, about 5 in the morning, whatever. I'm like, okay, the race is going to go off. I go to the guide, I say, oh man, it's not showing up. So I'm
It's the Jenny Jones.
Yeah, Jenny Jones and Phil Donahue. And so I just start recording like all the shows like that run through. Yeah.
Judge Judy.
I go 0 dark 30. I go radio silence. Don't want to know anything about the race while I'm at work. I get home, fire up the good old TV. Nothing there. I'm like, oh my god. So what happened was DirecTV updated the guide after I had set my the DVR to record. So I didn't see any of the race.
I watched it at work.
Oh, you're gonna tell everybody that?
Oops. While I diligently build many hours. So, well, we got stage 1 in the books.
Yes.
On Sunday. And
Kyle Busch. Oh, wait a minute. Brad Keselowski won stage 1, right?
Yeah, stage 1 went to Keselowski, but we had Blaney running up front.
This guy.
Yeah, so Blaney was running strong during stage 1. He actually led 100 laps of that first stage.
Until lap 119.
And then he got into some lap traffic, and kaboom, his day is over. And we won't talk about finishes yet, but I'll give you a sneak peek. He finished 35th after leading 100 laps during that first stage. Okay. So anyway, then stage 2 begins, and then the rains come, and then we cancel until Monday. And so...
I see nothing.
You see nothing. And so, Kyle Larson was the one with the most dominant car.
Yeah, but who was... Okay.
And so, he was running up front, but then there was some pit strategy before the end of stage 2.
Let me dig into my bag of tricks.
And so, actually... Keselowski stays out again and doesn't pit while the other leaders pit.
That's
with
right.
5 or something laps to go in stage 1.
Crew Chief Paul Wolf out there making the calls of genius.
And so Keselowski wins stage 2.
Boom, that's another playoff point.
But again, Larson Larson led 200 laps of the 500.
200 of 500.
And so he actually led the most laps.
Okay.
And so then at stage 2 ends and we begin the final stage.
Okay. Brad's on old tires.
Brad is on old tires. He doesn't get...
Did he come in? No, he probably came in and pitted, right?
After the caution.
Got it.
At the end of the stage.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that puts him back.
Yes.
So now he's fighting with the Yahoos and the Yoo-hoos and the Ballyhoos. Anyway.
I can't do it. Go ahead.
During this final stage, guess who drove up and was leading some laps?
Darrell Bubba Wallace.
He was driving, so he started, where did he start? He started 20th. And so he's back there during stage 1 and 2. and he's putting the bumper to some folks.
Yeah.
And during the broadcast, even Jeff Gordon was like, I don't know if I'd be doing that at this stage.
Yeah, that's why you're retired, Jeff.
But Bubba was like, hey, this is a short track. I drive better on these short tracks.
Yes.
And so he was moving folks out of the way.
And I did see some highlights of this, and this is what happens at Bristol. Huge for Bubba Wallace at that track to lead laps.
So he, and he didn't get there the easy way. It wasn't because of pit strategy or anything.
No, he drove his way.
He went up there, drove his way up there, and passed the big boys.
Yeah.
And said, hey, Kyle Busch, out of my way. Larson, out of my way.
Okay.
And so he led about 5 laps.
Okay.
I yelled, when I was working at the office, I did go, woohoo! Like that, like really loud. And I thought I had it's the best case I've ever read.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway. And so
who gets us excited over spreadsheets, pivot tables, and all that.
Oh, I do love those. But anyway, it comes down to the end of the race, and Kyle is falling apart. He's complaining about his tires. He's going to have to come in, and
isn't he always complaining? I'm sorry.
His crew chief is saying, just hang in there. We might get a caution, and then your fella just grants me the caution by hitting the wall.
Brad, imagine that.
So Brad Keselowski has a tire go down, hits the wall. The caution we needed comes out, and Kyle comes in and gets new tires with about 25 laps to go.
Okay, so 25 lap shootout, right?
Right. Kyle Larson's still out there running first.
Right.
And so with about 5 laps to go, maybe, Kyle comes and passes Larson.
Yep, 5 laps to go.
And takes the lead.
At lap 495 and leads and drives away and wins his second in a row.
That's right.
He is dominating at Bristol right now, and I believe that gives him 7 wins now at Bristol.
The most of all active drivers.
Yes. And after the race, Kyle Larson said, he was pretty blunt. He said he was sick of losing to Kyle. But I guess that's what makes a champion. It makes you better. You just keep getting beat by a guy. We'll see what happens next week.
Some other notable events of the race is Kevin Harvick. He had to go to the back.
Yeah, he didn't even qualify.
Yeah, he didn't qualify, so he started 39th, but he drove his way up through and stayed out of all the trouble and the nonsense, and ended up finished 7th.
Yeah.
Kurt Busch had qualified on the front row, but had to go to the back.
Yeah. He wrecked his car in final practice.
Yeah.
Like with 17 seconds left to go in final practice, he puts in the wall.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Okay. But anyway, so we have, just to finish out the top 10 of the race, it was Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, big for them.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Remember the
Is that a typo?
Remember the picks.
This is true.
Alex Bowman.
The showman.
Eric Almirola.
Yes.
Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Joey Logano, and Ryan Newman.
Yeah.
Daniel Suarez finished 11th with his broken. His name was like a broken.
He has a fractured thumb, and this guy's out here still balling, man.
So there was 18 lead changes with about 8 drivers who were leading, and again, Ryan Blaney led 100, Kyle Larson led 200, and Kyle Busch led 117.
Big time stuff. All right, so let's look at the standings, right? So,
yeah. Can you give me the standings?
Yes, I can give you the standings. I have this, but I also have my trusty telestrator.
High tech.
I did some writing this week.
All right, I'll hold it for you.
All right, so she's holding. Okay, so look, we got Kyle Busch still in the lead. We got Joey Logano, and if you look over here at the playoff points, you see Joey Logano doesn't have any stage wins, and of course no race wins, but he is pointing his way. He's having a pretty good season here. Kevin Harvick, of course, still minus that 20 points and minus the 7 points from the incident in Vegas, which we're going to continue talking about. Clint Boyer is having an outstanding season for him. Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney from that tough day ended up falling back down to 6th. And then we got, Truex, you got Hamlin, you got Larson, then you got Kurt Busch, okay? Our notable guy.
Truex finished 26th in
the race. Yeah. He had a
30th, actually.
Yeah, he had a rough day as well.
Yeah.
So, some guys with rough days are going to be trying to bounce back at Richmond. And then also, let's talk about our man. Let me find him here. Let's find, where is Chase Elliott? Chase Elliott is now 23rd in points. He had another rough day, and again, those 45 points are haunting him to no end. We'll talk a little bit more about him at Richmond as well. Anything else? What do we got?
Bucket question.
Here we go. Questions. Remember, you guys follow us on Twitter, Facebook page, and then on our YouTube. Make sure you guys submit some questions if you guys have questions.
The
for
winner
us.
gets the pick.
Yeah. Well, that's you constantly, man.
Oh, we can talk about our picks.
Yeah. I had Logano and Bubba Wallace, so I didn't do very well. But
I had Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse.
Unbelievable. That's great. You're killing the picks right now.
I'm killing it.
All right. What's the question?
Ooh, favorite cereal.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is hard for me.
No, it ain't hard for me. Well,
I can eat cereal every day.
Okay.
I can eat for every meal.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I might give you my top 3.
I'm gonna go. You gonna go top 3?
I can't choose.
I can't either. Okay, go for it.
1, Trix.
Oh, remember the Tricks for President?
No, I had the bag.
Oh, I sent off for it too.
No, I still have it.
You don't still have it.
I will, before the next episode, I will go get it and bring it out.
All right, what else you got? What's number 2?
Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Oh, God, marshmallows are awful. No. What's number 3?
I kind of like Chex. Corn
Chex!
Corn Chex.
Good Lord! All right, that's the worst. That's the worst cereal list of all time.
Currently, I'm eating blueberry shredded wheat.
Okay.
So
right.
what genius cereal do you like?
I guess you were mature for your age of like 4. You're eating Chex.
My dad ate
without being told to. Okay.
All brand every day.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles, baby.
Oh, I never ate
Fruity Pebbles.
No, Trix. Go ahead. What's your number 2? Because 1 stinks.
The Good Captain. Captain Crunch, baby.
Those are good, but
Captain
they're really
Crunch.
sticking to all your molars.
Yeah, well, you have to eat them while they're still really crunchy. So you eat them really quick, which is what I did.
Oh, yeah.
And then number 3, I'm going to go with this one. This is an all-timer.
Oh, Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, I knew you were a Frosted Flakes kind of. They're great. Is that Tony the Tiger?
Yes, and I'm great.
You are great.
Thanks. Okay.
So is Kyle Busch.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Thanks a lot for joining us
cereal.
again. I do want cereal right now.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye.